All right, well, hello everybody. 2023 was a very interesting, exciting year, many ups and downs. But as you can see here, overall investing, you can see I ended the year to date in my Robinhood brokerage account at a 29% return on investment or annual percentage yield with a total of $3,380 of profit or income, however you want to look at that. So yes, definitely an exciting year. I started to sell cash secured puts and covered calls in September of this year. So overall, definitely can find that for myself that definitely something I want to do for 2024. Great experience, learned so much. I would say Brad Finn, Invest with Henry are definitely two of my go-to websites or YouTube videos that definitely helped me to learn how to sell options and definitely looking at a lot of different videos. I recommend looking at a lot of different videos and getting a lot of different input and finding what works for you. Not everything that one person says is going to work for every single individual. But there's a lot of definitely a lot of value in what different people are doing. There's little gold nuggets and diamonds that I can find that I can implement into my trading strategies. And you can see at 29%, that's not a bad year. Mixing in other investments and dedicating the end of the year to solely selling cash secured puts and covered calls definitely made a big impact on my trading strategy. So going into 2024, I'm going to focus on cash secured puts, selling covered calls, and mix it up a little here and there, but mainly that's going to be my strategy, and I'll show you why going forward. And here you can see a history of my transactions, and you can see in September is when I really started to go after selling options, put options, cash secured puts, as well as covered calls. And you can see just the history showing that transactions were made, and you can see the each one: Intel, PayPal, there's AT&T. Just a lot of the same. There's US Bank, a lot of the same, using the same stocks to do the sell, as well as, buying back the options. And so just showing that, hey, there's a lot of activity in that process. And you can see here in September, using the Salings cash secured puts mainly, made $150 of income. Here, a mix of cash secured puts, covered called. I was assigned a couple of times at a couple of covered calls on PayPal. You can see that month of September, I made $492. And then in the month of November was $227. And December was at $103. So overall, from the months of September through December, made a total of $972 of income, and with a total of $14,300. Let's say roughly about a 7% return on that investment over the 4 months. If that was to continue on that average, looking at about an annualized 20% yield or 20% return on that investment. So not bad. I hope next year could be similar to that. All right, and as you can see here, age 51, that's my current age. And so in terms of starting in September 2023, started with $13,600 in my brokerage account on Robinhood. And you can see my ending balance is $14,895, which accounts to a 29% APY or return on investment and a percentage yield or return on that investment, which is not bad. 28% income average per month was $324. Annual income averaged out would be $3,800 based on a total of $13,600 starting. You can see here there's a negative deposit because I'm going to transfer $7,500 of this amount into my Roth IRA, which I am going to be invested in that as well. And then here you can see that I'm assuming a 15% yearly return on investment. If I do that, then you can see the calculations show the ending balance based on the yield and for every year going forward. So the calculation shows that if I add $7,500 per year at a 15% return on that investment, which is the total of the prior year deposit ending balance plus the deposit, prior year ending balance plus the deposit, you'll see that at age 59, I'll have at the end of the year I'll have 129,000, and at a 15% ROI, that's about $1,400 per month. And at the age of 65, if I continue that, you'll see that there'll be $375,000 in the account, averaging approximately $4,000 per month. So that is my goal on my brokerage account. You will see on my Roth IRA, you'll see that this year I had 7,500. I averaged a 24% ROI on that account. Ending balance is 7,950. And you can see that if I add this amount of 7,500 per year and I use the same average of 15%, you'll see that the age of 59, I'll have a total of $1,500 a month of income. At the age of 65, there'll be $4,400 of income. And if you add up the Roth IRA and the brokerage account, you'll see that the target at the age of 59 is about $3,000 per month. At the age of 65, the average will be $8,500 per month, or $100,000 per year, with an ending balance of $780,000 between those two accounts. And this does not account for 401k through the employer, which is a separate account. And so, the funding of these accounts, depending on where that money comes and how I generate that income, whether it's from my job or work or self-employment or owning a business. There's just so many different ways. The reason I show this is because, even though I'm not starting with $1 million, it shows that, hey, with compounding interest and adding some money consistently every year, you can grow an account and get a substantial amount over a period of time. If I was to say 28% per year, you can see, wow, that's a significant number of having $1 million in the brokerage account at $21,000 per month. But if you look at it, an average of 15%, I think that's reasonable. Even if I were to drop that to a 12%, which is reasonable, that's still $2,500 per month. I think 15% is a reasonable target. I think it's something that could be exceeded. So looking at in terms of retirement, in terms of, at any point in this process, the amount of income could be used, in case of emergencies, or, brokerage account is like a savings account, but it's just, it's used to gain a return on that investment. Even Robinhood, for example, right, in the brokerage account, they're giving 5%. Even at a 5%, the money's still going to grow, depending on how much you put in there. So, definitely something that I'm definitely going to continue to do. We're going into 2024, and so you can see in the Roth IRA, I have a target. My annual target's going to be $2,300, and in my brokerage account next year, my target's going to be $1,620. And so for the year of next year, my goal is going to be to make at least $4,000, or roughly $332 per month, and that's going to become solely through selling cash secured puts and covered calls. So we'll see how I do. I look forward to the next year, and I'll keep you updated on the results. And I appreciate it. Please subscribe, hit the like button, and let's see what 2024 has for us. Thank you.